Hello, my students, and welcome to episode 6 of Grade Ya. Make new friends, but keep Discord. Okay, the things we will be grading this episode are as follows: comedy and references, art, animation, continuity, and Q&A. So, the comedy and the references in this episode, it being a Discord episode, were amazing! From the very beginning, where we have the usual chaotic Discord stuff. Some of the references go from Metal Gear's box and alert sound to the really interesting one that I loved, which was all the different reactions to things going on, like Rarity backing up and such when she had her dress removed. Fluttershy's little face. A thing that got me really excited in the background was Pinkie Pie was talking to one of the variants of the Doctor in the background. The Shining reference that some people missed. I didn't, because I love that movie. A lot of the jokes were hit and miss. Maud's lovely comeback at Discord saying, "You're a basic joke." That was brilliant. Yes, Miss Ingrid Nelson should be praised for her voice acting ability. Oh, and the other one, speaking of Maud, is when Pinkie was riding on top of her when the smooze was covering the entire room. So yeah, that's... I'm gonna give this episode an A+, because I loved it, I laughed a lot, and the references were really, really good. Okay, on to the art. So, the art. The art in this episode was really good, from, obviously, the dresses that Rarity had made and such. The design of Discord's insane, chaotic universe/home. The design of the little cult from the Shining reference. The smooze itself. Now, the smooze in G1 was originally purple, but I think the reason they changed it to a bright snot-coloured green was so it didn't clash with Twilight, because Twilight is a purple and a green makes it stick out a lot more. So the main cast doesn't get affected by it, where Treehugger did, but whatever, she's a side character here, and I don't believe we will be seeing her ever again, because, I'm gonna be honest, she has the same problems Gilda had, being that she's a one-note character. She is a hippie, and that's it. And she uses hippieisms. That's pretty much all she does. Anyway, yeah, the art for this episode was really, really good. I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah, a B. And now we're gonna move on to the animation. Now, the animation in this episode was really good. Fluttershy's little face she made, that was really cute. The way the smooze moved around, that was really, really good. I don't know how hard that is to do, but I'm pretty sure it would be fairly hard to do. I'm counting this in it too, because I don't really have a spot for it, but the little world that Discord rips into and is going to send Treehugger to, yeah, that was really interesting and crazy. Sock Puppet World. If I was going to call it anything, I would call it the mind of M.A. Larson. Once again, I mentioned this in the comedy section, the way, with the Shining reference, that was really done well. Rarity walking away, covering herself when her dress was removed, that was done really awesome. When the smooze enveloped the entire ballroom, that was really cool. Discord's massive chaotic world was amazing in his house. A lot of the stuff in there in the episode was either animated really well, animated really interestingly, or something I didn't see coming, so I'm gonna give this a B+. Yeah. Now on to the continuity references we've got in this episode. So yeah. Okay, so the continuity nods we got were 1. Discord does have a house. 2, Twilight has now started to help out with the Grand Galloping Gala. Celestia isn't as normal as she seems and reacts a lot different to people would expect. The fact that Fluttershy met Treehugger on her trip to meet the Breezies and such, that was nice, instead of just saying, "This is her friend!" From where? We don't know! And so on. Yeah, not much really to talk about as far as continuity. Applejack's finally admitting that Apple Bloom is growing up, which is nice to see. Yay, character development. So I'm gonna give this section a C+. Not a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff we can look back and go, okay, that was good that they did that and did this, and so on. Yeah. Now on to the final part, which is the questions. I think. Yes, the questions. Okay guys, I've only got one question for you this time. That question is kind of interesting. If you could pick another holiday, or a holiday to invent yourself for My Little Pony, what would it be and why? Now, I've got a little thing for you guys. If you want to ask me any questions, put them down in the description. I might answer them in the next episode, or in a future episode. I'm not sure. It depends on when I think it'd fit in. Okay guys, this is my final thoughts and the final grade for this episode. At first I hated this episode, mainly because of the fact that just Treehugger was a bad character and the episode kind of revolved around her a little bit. But it kind of grew on me. I went, okay, she ain't that bad. She could have been a lot worse, but at least she wasn't, yeah, at least she wasn't Deus Ex Machina levels of bad. I felt, and the comedy was really good. Discord, this is one of the good Discord episodes again. Great Fluttershy episode. Everything looked and moved really good. I didn't notice any major animation errors, so I've done the calculations and the grade is in. This episode got a B+. Congratulations! Yay! Woo! Fake cheering! Well guys, that's another episode down and another episode closer to the hiatus. But I'm starting up a new show, which will be, other than peer review and my podcast, but I'm also starting up a little mini-series, which I haven't named yet, but it'll be about animals and such. And I thought now would be the best time to say it, since it's a Fluttershy episode, and she loves the animals and the little creatures. So, yeah, see you guys around. Class dismissed.